Hey, so I wanted to take this time to do an updated review on the Biozell Professional Color Mask, which is this one. I do believe this is a finished product, so if you're interested in getting this, I highly suggest you visit eBay, Amazon, or just kind of search around on the internet and see if you can get a hold of it. If you are here in Finland, terve. Go to City Market. That's where I got this, was City Market in my town. Now, the last video that I made on this, the audio quality was really, really poor, and I feel like you can't really get a good idea of what I was talking about. So, background on that video, I had bleached hair. It was color treated and bleached. It was blonde, and I picked this up in the color silver, and I also picked up I believe it was magenta. Now, this is a color mask, but, don't let the word color fool you. It's kind of, what's the best way to use it? It's very weak. It's very, very weak. And I think this tells you to leave it on your hair for 5 minutes, which I completely disregard. I will tell you right now, every time any instruction is on the packaging says 20 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, I always go for more. The more that you have it on your hair, the longer the color will grasp. So, last video I explained that I had the bleach blonde hair. I put in magenta and I also put in the silver. I left it on for about maybe 20-30 minutes, rinsed it off, and the color was very, very vibrant for the first couple of days. Once I washed my hair again, just with the one wash, the color was just gone, and then it turned into a sort of almost a pastel color. I was happy with it just because I kind of wanted to play around with color without actually committing to doing anything harsh. Since I had just, bleached and color treated the hair and was a blonde color, I didn't necessarily want to not be a blonde. I just wanted to have some sort of fun since it was the time that everybody was doing the pinks and the pastels and that sort of thing for their hair. This time around, I'm going for a more natural look. I'm kind of sick of having different colored hair. I'm pretty happy with my own natural color, which is a brown. I have not been dyeing my hair whatsoever, so even though you might not be able to tell, but I do have different tones in the hair. Obviously, whatever used to be color treated or whatever, more towards the bottom, is a different brown than what, say, the roots. So I picked this up. This is in the color chocolate. Chocolate is more of a red-brown, just so that you know. But it was the only dark color available, and I picked it up, and I just wanted to kind of like refresh my color and give it some shine. I'm going to read to you the back of this now and let you know why I decided to pick this up and why I think this is actually a good idea, despite the fact that I'm saying that it is a weak, weak color. Okay, so it's a repairing toner for color-treated hair. Chocolate brown intensifies hair color and gives gorgeous shine. It adds intensity and lengthens the durability of your hair color. It nurtures, it tones, and it can be mixed. These colors can be mixed with the other colors. It's fragrance and ammonia free. Now, to use it, you apply to dry or towel dry hair for 3 to 5 minutes and rinse thoroughly. The toner will last 6 to 8 washes. For 2 to 3 treatments for medium length hair, note, test the product on an invisible spot if you have porous or bleached hair. Does not cover gray hair. Cover your hands and working area in case of contact with eyes and rinse immediately. I left it on for about half an hour. I do remember putting it on my hair, and I ended up doing my nails and stuff like that, and then I washed it out. Did it wash out right away? I'm going to say that it did not, just for the fact that since my hair is dark, I couldn't really tell a huge difference. Now, I did use this as well on Yusi's hair. Yusi has, I want to say it's like a light brown, dark blonde sort of color. And it didn't take well to his hair at all, whereas on my hair, I did see a shine and a difference. Now, the only reason that I really want to advocate like using this is honestly, if you have red hair or if you have a blonde or something, this is a really cheap and good way to kind of like give a little bit of a refresh to your color especially if you have blonde hair and you want to get the silver or you want to just tone it up. It's a very good and cheap alternative. Plus, it smells nice and it's good for your hair. It actually conditions it a little bit, and it's not bringing any chemicals to the table, basically. And that's why I like this and I decided to pick it up. I would probably use this more often if this was bigger. I use maybe half of this for my hair. I have really thick hair and a lot of hair, and it did the job for me. I could tell the color difference, just because I do have that eye of being able to spot stuff, and I've been doing, you know, hair stuff for so long already. But it was nice, and it left my hair really, really nice, and it was shiny, and it did everything that it said that it would do. So pick it up, give it a try. I mean, if you don't want to commit to like a Pravana or any sort of other like color for your hair, especially with like the crazy colors like the purples and the pinks and stuff, this is definitely a really, really good way to go. So just a heads up and just an update on the last video. I'm going to leave the other video up and I'm going to link it down below so that you could listen to it and possibly try to decipher what the hell it is that I'm saying. I don't think you'll have, I just don't think you'll have a good time with it, just because it had like a weird like buzzing sound. Also, I want to add that if you have already a dark color hair and you do pick up one of the color masks in like the magenta or a purple or a pink, it's not gonna pick up. This has no bleach in it. It has nothing. This is not a hair dye, not a hair dye. It is a color mask. So if that's what you're trying to achieve, you gotta move it on over to the video that I made about the Manic Panic, using that without any bleach, because this is just for whatever hair color you already have. So if you have a red color, I suggest picking up, you know, the copper or the red. If you have blonde, then you can play around with colors. If you're a natural blonde or a bleach blonde, then you can, you know, move into the realm of the colors. If you have dark hair like me, like this, nothing is gonna work for you, literally, like no color. You can try, but I don't even think a sheen of color is gonna come through, to be honest with you. I'm sorry to be so direct, but yeah, it ain't gonna work. You gotta get something that's close to what your hair color is. So yeah, that's it. I hope this helped. I hope this is informative in letting you know that there are alternatives out there, in case you do want to like refresh your color and stuff for, you know, a cheap-ish price. I think this was about €6 or so, something like that. Don't quote me on it, which is probably about $7 USD. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sorry that I still sound terrible because I'm still sick, but yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!